We'll be getting started in 1 minute, so we're just going to let everyone in. Excuse me, let's get this frog out of my throat before I start. So I hope everyone's fit and well, and we're all feeling good and ready for Pilates. I'm definitely ready for Pilates today. It's been a bit of a crazy day so far, so I've been looking forward to just chilling and laying on the mat for a bit. Oh, I can just let some more people in. Sorry. 1 more minute. Okay, so if you want to just lay down on your mat and well, let's get rid of this and just relax. Excuse me. Every Thursday lunchtime this appears, never have it any other time. Okay. So let's just bring ourselves down onto the floor. And just lay yourselves down. Just chill out, take a couple of deep breaths. Try and let the spinal muscles relax as much as you can. I'm just going to turn off that screen so I can see properly. Okay. And then just turn your head really slowly and gently from side to side. And just try and close your eyes. Just let everything soften. Face, the shoulders, the ribs, the legs, the hips, and then come back to center. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a shoulder warm up first of all. So we're going to inhale and take our arms up towards the ceiling. So they're pretty much above our shoulders. And we're just going to warm up by reaching up and then dropping down. So it's quite a small movement. We're just going to protract and retract on our shoulder blades. So the rest of the body just stays nice and relaxed and easy. We're going to inhale and reach really far as if you're trying to touch the ceiling. And then exhale, just feel the shoulders drop down back onto the mat. So it's just the outside of the shoulders that are lifting. Let's go again. Inhale. Exhale. Drop down. So this is going to help us relax even more. 2 more. Inhale, reach. And exhale. So feel the difference between those 2 positions. There should be quite a marked difference there. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. Keep the head and neck down. Nothing else is lifting, just the shoulder blades. And then exhale and soften. Good. Now I'm going to take the arms out to the side, just slightly off of the floor, so not quite touching the floor. And then we're going to exhale, just bring them back together and cross in the middle. Inhale, stretch them out, stretch the fingers wide and long. You might feel a little stretch in your wrists if you're quite tight there. And then back to center, cross again. And inhale, reach out. Exhale, cross. Keep changing the cross position, that's good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross. I'm feeling a real stretch in my wrists and a little bit in the palms of my hands when I'm reaching my fingers out. Let's just do 2 more. Take it across and reach. 1 more and reach. Okay, now hopefully you've got a bit of room behind your head. Just check. You might need to shift your body down slightly if you don't quite have the room. So we're going to inhale, take the arms back, stretch on the outside of the ribs and shoulders, stretch all the way up as much as you can, but again, still keeping your head and your ribs down. And then we're going to exhale and just bring the hands back to outside of the hips. Inhale, exhale. So as you exhale, I want you to think about lifting your belly in and up and slightly contracting through the belly and in between the hips. So drawing those muscles kind of closer together. It's not going to be a huge shift, but it's just going to activate those lower abdominals. Okay, now we're going to reach up on an inhale. And then we're going to exhale, semicircle, sweep the arms back in a big shape towards the hips. Inhale again. Exhale, sweep around. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. So shoulders are getting a lovely wake up. Now we're going to go the other way. So inhale, semicircle, back up to above your head. And exhale, pull the arms down. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, hands come back to the hips, and then we're going to start to move the legs. So the arms are going to stay down now. The shoulders should feel more alive, more tingly. And we're going to take our left leg up to tabletop. So knee above hip, and then float the other leg to join it. Take the first leg down and the second leg down. Super slow, guys. Let's reverse that. So back leg, right leg comes up first, left leg join. Right leg taps, left leg down. So keep going like this, just alternating those legs, really lifting the belly in and up and keeping strong in the lower abdominals. So nothing else is going to move as you're doing this, just the legs. And the pelvis is just staying really relaxed and quiet. So we're just focusing in on these muscles just below our belly button. And then we're going to add on in a minute with some upper abdominals as well. So keep the legs going if you can. And then on the next one that we take, so we're going to take our left leg up first and then our right leg. We're going to bring our fingertips to the outside of our ears and lift our head as if we're trying to bring our elbows towards our knees. Then we take the head and the shoulders down and then the legs down. So the legs come up, we come in with an exhale. Head and shoulders back down and slowly release the legs. Go again. So this is super slow. You're going to start to feel this, I would imagine, after the first few repetitions. So it's slow and controlled. Let's do 5 more. Don't worry which leg's coming up first, as long as you're doing one leg at a time, just to make it nice and controlled. A bit harder to maintain that flat back position when you lift both legs at the same time. So you can do that if you want to, but it sometimes just distorts the body position and doesn't work quite so hard. How many have we got left? I think we have 2. Keep it going. Exhale. Ooh, a little bit of shaking in my voice there on that last one, and 1 more to go. Good, and then lower. Okay, relax the arms out to the side, and then just take the legs so they're roughly hip distance, and we're just going to swing them over to the back of the room. Inhale and stretch, feel the stretch on the side body, and then exhale back to center, slowly over to the front of the room. Big inhale, feel that stretch, feel the length of the side body, it feels so good, and then back to center. Okay, let's do a little shoulder bridge. Let's warm up the back of the body. So walk the feet in a little bit closer to an area where you feel comfortable and your knees are kind of okay. If you need to take your feet out a little bit wider, that's fine. Okay, so palms are going to push down into the floor. The upper arms are going to lift our chest first, and then we're going to slowly start to peel the pelvis off of the floor. So we're coming up into our first shoulder bridge. Might feel a little bit stiff on the first one, so just go slow and easy. Inhaling at the top, and then slowly melting down. We're only going to hold up at the top there just for a brief second, and then we come back down. So inhale again. Exhale, pull the way slowly. Push down with the hands. Feel the strength in the back of the body. Feel the back of the body waking up. And then exhale, melt down slow. Good. Let's do a couple more like that. Feeling strong, feeling precise. And then I'm going to give you a little leg option. Already a leg option straight away, 5 minutes into the class. Okay, if you want this leg option, I want you to just bend the knee in and then just reach it out, same height as the opposite leg, 5 times. Reach and back, reach and back. Keep pushing up with the opposite hip so that it doesn't sink down. 1 more for luck. Might have made it 6. And then press that foot down. Let's change sides. Let's go straight up into the lift and reach, back, reach, back. Good. Breathe however you need to breathe in this one. Don't hold your breath. Let's add on 1 more for luck. So I think we added an extra one on that last one. And then place the foot down. Hips up. You can use your hands to just help that happen. And then melt down super slow. Excellent. Just hug the knees in. Release through the low back. If you want to just free off the hips a little bit, just circle the knees. One direction and then the other. Good. So the back of the body The back of the legs might feel a little bit tight now. So we're going to mix up the order of exercises a little bit today. I feel like we might need to stretch the back of the legs. So we're going to take the legs up to the ceiling. Pick your favorite leg first. We'll work out which one's your favorite leg. This is mine. So I'm going to go with my least favorite leg to start with. Left leg, hold on behind the thigh, underneath the knee or the calf if you can reach it. You're going to lift your head up on your shoulders and stretch the opposite leg almost to the floor, but not quite. Thinking about reaching that leg super long, so point the toes and then pull this leg in even more if you can. Not so much that we're going to do ourselves an injury, but enough to feel a stretch. And then we're going to slowly, well, actually, we're going to quickly change in the middle. So we're going to exhale and do a big scissor swap. Excellent. I saw some legs flying around there. And then go again. So you can grab wherever you want, wherever you can, should I say, and then just hold wherever is good for you, but not on the knee joint. Let's take it for 8 with an exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do one more set, but we're not going to move our body or our torso at all, just the hands and the legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in, lower the head down for a second. So even that should have fired up the abdominals a little bit if you were using your abdominals to help lift you. Sure you all were. Okay, we're going to go into crisscross because we haven't done that one for a while, and it's a really good one for the side body. So you can be here in tabletop to start with. This is the slightly advanced version, or you can be here with the feet on the floor. Just a little bit more stability for the hips. So if you feel like you rock around in crisscross, then take this option. I'm going to start here and then progress. Okay, so fingertips just kind of behind the ears, but not holding on for dear life. Elbows wide, exhale and lift up. Okay, we're going to take opposite shoulder towards opposite knee. And we're going to start slow. Back to center, foot comes back down. Still the head is lifted, and still I'm looking through my knees rather than at the ceiling. We're crossing to the other side. So you just want to feel a real kind of contraction in the side body here. Exhale. Good. Let's go a little bit faster. 8, 7, 6, 5. Exhaling as you twist. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you guessed it, we're going advanced or slightly more advanced level for the next set of 8. So you're going to take one leg away to 45 degrees and the other leg in the same position if you want, or carry on with the last version. So we're going 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Hug the knees in. That's the one where you tend to see everything in your room, all the cobwebs and things that you probably have avoided cleaning or whatever. I've just spotted the fireplace, looks like it needs over. Lovely. Okay, so just hugging the knees in and releasing the low back. Okay, should we do our hundreds? Let's get it done. We can't not do it. I feel bad when we don't do hundreds. Okay, let's take a little different option today, I think. So we're going to stretch our legs out. I'm going to give you a slightly nicer version of 100 to do and a slightly more challenging version. Okay, so we're going to reach our arms up, take a stretch. Let's have a nice full body stretch first of all. Big inhale and exhale. Bring the arms around so they're just above the thighs, but outside of the thighs so we can still do our arm pump. Okay, this is the nicer version. So you're lifting your head, you're looking at your toes. We're going to float one leg off the floor and start pumping those arms. So keep the chin tucked so that you're not doing this, looking down towards your feet, pushing the opposite foot into the floor and floating one leg up. Keep it going, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's swap legs. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep it going. I can really feel this in my abs. I don't know about you guys. Okay, if you're really struggling, both legs down and keep those arms going, okay? But otherwise, we're staying here. If you want the super duper 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 version, both legs. Okay, so you're going to get a lot hotter doing it like this. And if it's too much, just take the legs up a little bit higher until you're at a level where you feel that you're really challenged, but you can still keep going, okay? So you pick the level of your legs, or you stay down here, just one nice leg at a time. You pick where you're feeling today, okay? So everyone's going to be different. Keep the arms going, keep breathing. We're well over halfway. We're probably well over 3/4 by now. So I think we've only got 3 more sets. In 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling and exhaling. Last set. Inhaling and exhaling. Oh, that wasn't so bad, was it? Oh, she says with her abs on fire. Okay, let's take a little side twist. I think we need it. Same again, so arms out in line with your shoulders. This time, if you want, you can extend the top leg, take a bit of a deeper stretch now because the muscles are warmer, only if it feels good to you. And then back to center. Over again, I'm going to take that stretch. I feel like I need it today. Keep breathing. Whew. So much warmer now. Okay, let's go for our single leg, double leg stretch combination. That's just going to work the abs a little bit more. Oh yeah. So every time we're doing these exercises that you're feeling in your abs, I want you to really think about squeezing your bottom as well, because everything is linked, okay? The abs, the back of the body muscles, the lower back, the glutes, they're all working. These are all your core muscles basically, and they're the ones that we always try and think about recruiting in Pilates moves. So if you just think about it a little bit while you're doing it, the muscles will automatically fire. You don't have to really super tense, but just kind of keep in mind that you're trying to activate everything from the top of your thighs to the bottom of your ribs. It's like a big kind of cylinder, should we say. Okay, so we're going to go into our single leg stretch. So left hand onto left ankle, right hand onto left knee, stretch the right leg away, lift the head and the shoulders. Let's keep those elbows really wide and get a good arm workout as well as we're doing this. So we're going to pull the knee towards the shoulder and change. Again, try and keep your torso really still. That gentle squeeze on your bottom as well is going to help keep everything super still. Change again. Let's go a little bit quicker. We're going to go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going straight into double leg stretch. So we're here. I'm going to give you a nicer version just to start with. I feel like being a little bit nicer today. So we're going to have both hands on the knees. Lift yourself up a bit higher. So double leg stretch. We're going to keep our arms reaching forward on this version rather than back like we normally do. It's a little bit meaner on the upper abdominals. So we're going to reach the legs out and then bring them back in. Simple. Reach out and back. So try not to change the position of your body. And as you squeeze the legs together and reach them away, feel a little squeeze in your bottom. Good, let's do 5 more. Inhale, exhale. Remember, the lower you go with the legs, the harder it is. Good. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, palms face up, receiving some strength in the core. And back out. And in again. Well done. Okay, we're going to rock ourselves up to seated. And let's do a little bit of rolling. Make sure you have room behind you, as always. Double up your mat if it's a thin mat and you have a hard floor. Don't want anyone bruising their spine here. Okay, so let's go for it. Feet come in close. Round the back. Don't be here with a nice straight spine. It's not going to be helpful for rolling. Round spine's going to roll. Okay, feet closed. If you don't want to roll, just skip the belly in and up and just balance here. Hold for the whole time that we're all rolling. If you want to roll, tuck chin. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 5. Inhale, exhale. Hours of fun. Inhale, exhale. Oh, I want to do this all day. If you're having a stressful day at work, just do a bit of this. Kind of makes you laugh, takes the seriousness away. Oh, might have done one extra there. Okay, and then we're going to try the seal again because we haven't done that for a while, and it's a bit of rolling and there's a bit of control involved. Okay, so the legs are going a bit wider, so the knees are coming out, feet together, and you're going to put your hand under and grab the outside of your ankles. Okay, so I don't know if I've ever seen a seal do this, but apparently Joseph Pilates used to observe animals and watch their behaviors and come up with moves based on that. So he must have seen a seal at some point doing this. Okay, so we're going to balance, draw the belly in, around the spine, tuck the chin, clap, 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 roll back, clap, 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 roll up, clap, clap, clap. Amazing. I'm seeing some good seals there on the screen. Clap, clap, clap. Keep it up, guys. Let's do 2 more. One more. And that's it. Well done. Let the legs come down. If you want a little counter stretch, I always find this one quite nice. Just folding forward over the legs. But take whatever stretch you prefer. Please, it's your choice. Okay, let's do some spine twists. So I'm going to sit at an angle. Hopefully you can see my leggings probably blending in with the carpet here, a bit camouflaged. Okay, so my feet on this option are going to be together and the legs straight. But if this makes you kind of uncomfortable and not able to sit up straight, just cross the legs. Yeah. Or sit on a cushion or a block, or you can do it on a chair. I just prefer this, it's more comfortable for me. Okay, so if you have this version like I'm doing, as you twist, just make sure that your legs don't do this. So glue the feet together, and that's just going to make sure that if your knees are moving effectively, your pelvis is moving. So you want to keep everything really still there to keep it safe. So we're going to take the arms out, either to shoulder height or a little bit lower, but no higher. Okay, so sitting tall, inhaling, growing tall. We're going to exhale. Remember not to race around with your face. Move the whole body, okay? So nose stays in line with the middle of your chest the whole way through. Inhale, grow super, super tall. Lift the crown of the head to the ceiling. Lift the belly in and up. And exhale, twist as far as you think you can go. Inhale, grow a little bit taller. And then exhale again. And see if you can go another millimetre or 2. And then inhale back to centre. Okay, I'm going to give you a little tip on this second one to increase the twist. It's magic. Okay, so we're going to exhale, twist. Again, make sure your nose is in line with the middle of your chest. Inhale, grow a little bit taller. Look to your front hand and then exhale more. I don't know how it works, but it always lets you go a little bit further if you look at that front hand. I'm not sure what kind of spookery is going on, but let's go again. Exhale, twist. Okay, check where you are. Just look to your hand and then exhale, and you'll find at least another 2-3 millimeters, maybe more. And then back to center. Let's go again. Exhale, twist. Whose shoulders are getting tired? Inhale, grow. Look at your hands. Look back to where you were. Twist even more. Bring those lungs out. And then back to center. We're going to do one more each side. Let's keep these arms lifted. Strengthen the shoulders. Exhale, twist. Check where you are. Look at that hand. Doesn't matter which hand, actually, either the front or the back. And then twist again. I think it's just distraction. And then back to center. Let's go again. This is the last one. Twist, twist, twist. Exhale, exhale. Keep those hips level. Look at a hand. Go a little bit further. Back to center. And then let those arms come down. Is anyone else's shoulders really aching from that? Let's just roll the shoulders. Give them a little release. Good work. Okay. Woo, let's come on to side kicks. The time's flying by. We started a couple of minutes late, didn't we? So that's probably why. So we're going to come onto our side. Line yourself up with the back edge of the mat as always. Make sure you can see your feet and then just swing them forward a little bit so that you have a bit of better balance here. Gently squeeze the glutes. This hand's going to be resting, shoulder's going to be relaxed, or for more of a challenge, arm in the air. Okay, so that's going to take away some of your stability. Lift belly in and up, underneath side waist lifted, tiny gap under there, top leg comes up, and then we kick forwards and back without moving the rest of the body. Forwards And back. I'm going to take this arm up. I'm up for a challenge today. Good. Keep it going. Breathe however works for you in this one. I don't like to tell people how to breathe on this one because I've seen people holding their breath because they're thinking about it too much. So just breathe. That foot stays down on the floor the whole time, that bottom foot. Keep belly lifted in and up. Keep those hips level. 2 more. Good. And then just bring the top leg back in line with the body. Toes touch the floor. Get a little stretch on the outer hip. And then we reach up and down. Keep the foot relaxed on this one. That's it. Normally I'd say point the toes, but on this one, kind of serves better to relax the foot. Just make sure that the glutes and the outer hips are doing all the work. So you're exhaling to lift just because it contracts the muscles more when you exhale, and that's what we want to do to lift the leg. Good. How's it feeling? Is it burning yet? Hopefully it is a little bit. Not so much that you don't want to come back next week. Good. Keep it going. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're circling forwards. 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg as high as you can now. Go a little bit higher. Oh, we're holding it for 10 seconds. We're nearly there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just let it come forward and give it a little tap if it needs it. If not, take those legs now back, stacked one on top of the other, lay out on your arm, and let's do some double leg lifts. So we're going to squeeze the legs together and just point the toes and reach them long. That's just going to help the body just come into alignment and the legs just float off the floor. Kind of like magic again. Okay, so we're going to hold them here just for a few more seconds. Keep stretching the toes. And then lower, relax. Okay, on this next one, we're going to lift both legs, hold them up there. And then we're going to scissor slowly. So we're going to take one leg forward, one leg back. Big as you can go. And then slowly back the other way. This is always harder this way. So top leg coming forward, much more challenging. So have the hand on the floor just to support you. And then slow again. Why is it so much harder that way? And then swap one more time for that horrible, difficult, challenging one. And now bring the legs back together. And we're just going to move them really quickly. Don't bend the knees. Keep them really straight. And we're going to do our sideways swimming for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Okay, come on to your front for more swimming. Yay. Okay. I was supposed to go swimming this week and didn't make it, so I have to make up for it. Okay, so feet roughly hip distance. Come up so that you're on the bottom rib, okay? And then your arms are just reaching forward. So you're not overly reaching and lifting your shoulders up. Your shoulders are drawn back into your shoulder pockets. Is that even a thing? So draw your shoulders back. Okay, let's start slow and then we're going to go fast. But our fast swim is going to be perfect, okay? So let's perfect it in the slow version. So slightly push your pubic bone into the floor. That's going to help us straighten our legs and lift our kneecaps. Then we're going to take our right arm and left leg and reach them long in a way. Again, don't overreach the shoulder. Keep the shoulder back in the socket and then place it back down. Now, as you lift one hand, I want you to push down into the floor and the opposite foot, yeah, to kind of stabilize you. So let's go with the left hand and the right leg now. Push down on the left leg and the right hand. And then lower. Keep changing, keep alternating, nice and slow. So if this feels good for you and you don't want to go fast, that's fine. Just stay with this. Just keep thinking about lengthening, squeezing your bottom to lift the leg, and keeping that leg really long. If you want to go a little bit faster, let's do it. So we're going to float both legs off, both hands off, and then we're not going to touch the floor. We're going to go super fast for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's just rest for a second. Turn your head to face the side so you can breathe. Big breath in and exhale. Let's do one more set. Okay, so either the fast or the slow. Obviously, I'm going to be counting the fast ones, but if you're doing the slow ones, just stay with us all the way through. Okay, so float the legs, float the arms. Even better on this second set. Let's go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Just bring the hands under the shoulders, push yourself back. So lift your bottom up, sit back onto your heels. And relax the chest down onto the mat as much as you can. Okay, we're going to do the other side, sideline work. Even up the body, keep it balanced. So lay yourself down. Remember the first couple of moves, you can always have your arm in the air. I mean, you can have your arm in the air for all of the moves if you want, but I think some of them are a bit more challenging. So we're going to bring our feet forwards and just stack them. Gentle squeeze on the glutes again. Good, perfect. So get yourself aligned. That's always going to put you in a better position to start with. If you're slightly out of alignment, you're going to find it too challenging and you might give up. So we don't want that. Okay, so top leg lifts. Reach the arm if you want it. And just sway that leg forward and back. Keeping the body super still. Breathing, smiling, enjoying, hopefully. Keeping that belly lifted in and up. That's the whole kind of point of this exercise, is just keeping everything solid and not swaying forward and back. And then once you kind of really start to think about the muscles that you're using in that kind of square zone or cylindrical zone that I described at the front of the class, it just really helps. As you're doing the moves, you can really visualize all those muscles working together. They all work in symphony, is that the right word? They all work together. They don't work individually. Okay, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Then bring that top leg back, touch the toes down, relax the foot. So you should feel stretch in the hip and then exhale, lift. This is a bit more chilled, this one. You don't have to grip on quite so much to stop yourself falling forward or back. But the payoff here is the burning sensation you're getting in the outside of the glute. And if your toes are relaxed, you should be feeling it around here now. Good, keep it going. Almost there. So we're just going to carry on with the rest of this side series, and then we're going to do some nice back stretches and a couple more strength moves, and then we're done. Oh, is that enough yet? 4 more. 3, 2, and when we have the circles forwards for 10, 9, 8. You pick the size circles, I don't mind. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go again the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Feel so much longer on this side, and 1. Okay, keep that leg up. Oh, an itch. Keep the leg up as high as you can. Even higher if you can. Just a few more seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Didn't feel so bad, did it? And she says, leaning forward, having a little tap. Okay, line your legs back up with the rest of your body. Make sure you can see your toes. If you can't see your feet, they're too far behind, you know you're not in a perfect line. So use the kind of reference points of your body and the mat to help you. Lay out on your arm. I never give myself enough space on this side. Okay, and then squeeze and lift the legs. Hold them there. Stretch them out away from your face. So trying to touch whatever is on the opposite side of the rim of your toes. Just relax the head and neck. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feel these muscles here. They're super, super engaged right now. And then relax down. Okay, we're going to hold again. We're going to do those slow scissors and then the fast scissors. Yeah. So squeeze and lift up. This is where, if your arm's in the air, you're going to wobble while I'm wobbling. So I'm having my arm down here now. Okay, holding here, slow scissors. The easy one first, bottom leg forward. Top leg back. Okay, let's see if we can get this working better on this side. So top leg forward, bottom leg back. So much more challenging, isn't it? We're going to work on this one. We're going to get strong. Okay, slowly change again. And then one more change. And then bring it back. Getting ready to go fast for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, going slow now, 2, and 1. Relax down. Okay, let's come onto our front again. Let's have a little stretch. So we're going to bring our hands under our shoulders. And I want you to just bring your elbows close to your body so they're glued to your ribs. And then I just want you to just think about lifting the head and lifting the body up using your back muscles first. And when you can't go any higher, I'm going to let you can push into your hands and just lift up. So we're having a little stretch into the front of the body. As long as it's not causing any pain at the back, this feels good to me. But if it doesn't feel good to you, just come down lower or take a different stretch. Okay, we're going to slowly lower ourselves back down. And then we're going to bring ourselves up to all fours. So knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Okay, now I want you to think about staying in a lovely, lovely strong position here. So our tabletop position, it is a table. We don't want a table that does this and drops down on one side, and we don't want the hips to kind of swing from side to side. So we want to stay really strong in this kind of rectangle shape. Spread the fingers nice and wide. And then we're going to take one leg out, make sure the hips don't move, opposite arm, and float them up. Again, we don't want to drop down. So really focus on keeping that square shape. Belly lifts in and up, and you're looking straight down at the mat, really. So keeping the eye line down to keep your neck in line with the spine. Now we're going to do some little pulses here. So we're going to just do small pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Just really small. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower, bring back in. Let's change sides. Along the floor first. Find the stability, then lift up. Reach the leg and arm long, but keep the shoulders back in their sockets, or whatever I called them earlier. And then pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, just bring the knees underneath you and just sit back for a second. You can just rotate the wrists if you need a little stretch here, or stay in your child's pose. Big breath in and out. Okay, we're going to do a slightly different version of that now. We're going to keep the hands on the floor. So if your wrists are bothering you for whatever reason, come down onto your forearms and you can still do the same move. Or stay up here, you can beat on your fists if that's more comfortable. Okay, I'm going to just stay here because I'm all good. I'm going to take our left leg back. Now again, even though we're not moving our arms here, we still want to keep this nice flat shape of our pelvis and our back. So this is the move. We're going to lift the leg up, tap down behind, and then tap out to the side. So we're flicking the leg up and tapping in a kind of triangle shape, if you like. So from side to side, up in the middle, out to the side. Keep it going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, well done. Bring that knee in. We will stretch the glutes after this, I promise. It's quite intense on the glutes there. As long as you're keeping everything still and stable. Let's go again. Then it's going to work right into those glutes. Super exercise for strengthening, and also really good for our posture as well. So the stronger these muscles are, the better it will be for our spine. Okay, so let's try again on the other leg. Stretch the right leg out, lift up and across, up and out to the other side. So you choose how big you want to go on the outside taps. It might be quite small. That's your choice. Okay, that's 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7. I love it. I can see all these legs moving at the same time. 8, 9, and 10. Last one. Amazing. Well done. Okay, let's turn around. Let's lay on our back, but let's use it as a roll down. Nice, super slow roll. Because we didn't do any roll down and up today, so just add that in at the end. Okay, I can feel my glutes quite strongly. What about you guys? So let's stretch them a little bit. Let's take our front leg, cross the ankle over the knee, push the knee out to the side. If you're feeling the stretch there, just stay there and enjoy. If not, reach through underneath the knee, pull it in towards you, push this knee out to the side, flex the foot that's on top, just protects the knee really, and then pull it in. You should feel it all the way outside here. And I quite like to rock a little bit from side to side. That just kind of increases it for me, but if that doesn't work for you, no worries. Just breathe, relax here, enjoy the stretch. We're literally right at the end of the class, so we've got 1 more minute. We're going to stretch the other side and we're done. Okay, let's swap legs. Take the leg up first, cross it over, push knee out. Might be different here, I always say, so just check in with your body, see what it needs. If you're feeling it here, stay and enjoy. If not, let's go 1 step further. So pull it in, keep that foot flexed. Keep the head and shoulders down, that's the most important on this stretch. I see people doing this sometimes and I think, oh, that's not very relaxing. You can rock from side to side. Good, let's enjoy this little perfectly quiet moment right at the end of the class. We've done our work. We've built some strength. We've woken up the body. We've hopefully released tension in the shoulders and the neck. So if you do find that when you're doing the class, sometimes your neck starts to hurt, there's always options to keep your head down on a lot of the moves. So just take those options. Don't make it any worse. Sometimes it just can be just tight muscles in the back of the body and they'll release slowly over time. Or it might be that you're lifting your head and your neck is taken over rather than your abdominals because they're stronger, those muscles. So again, it's just patience really, just letting your body just unfold and become stronger slowly, section by section, and kind of step by step. Okay, perfect. Let's release the legs, come onto our side, sit up. I think we're just out of time. Just roll the shoulders a couple of times if that feels good. And hopefully you're feeling good and relaxed and you enjoyed the class. Let me know if you've got any comments or questions before you go, either on our Zoom or on Facebook Live. And yeah, I'll see you next week otherwise. Have a good week. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Sorry. There it is, that frog that comes out every Thursday. Oh, thank you. Your first session. Oh, bless you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Angela. See if there's any questions. Thanks, guys. See you all next week.